Hey, Shalom. Hey, Shalom, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Brakti Hawa, Brakti Hawashai, Brakti Hawa, Brakti Hawashai, Brakti Hawa, Brakti Hawashai, Kalamna Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakudash. And also the honor to the pastors, the elder bishops, and the elders, Grand Milton, who rule well. And also Shalom. To see, I came out there pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakudash. Who happen to be scattered around the four corners of the earth. And I'm back again with a lesson, and this lesson is going into this article, and I'm pretty sure Apostle had did a lesson to it. I was just listening to it, but I don't know if it was to do with this right here. This is why TikTok believe the rapture is coming tomorrow. Like, first of all, nobody knows the day, the hour that the Heavenly Father Yahweh Shemeshah or Yahweh is gonna send his beloved son Yahweh Shah here, okay, to come to, to redeem the elect. All right, as you read in the book of real quick, let's show you, man, that these Christians are fucking bugging. Okay, let's go to the book of Daniel, real quick. This whole thing that these Christians believe in is bullshit. It's false. It's not written in the Bible. Okay, it's not in the Bible. I forget where it comes from. I don't know if it's the Mormon Church or the Seventh-day Adventist, but one of those fucking, false, religion there is out there. Or religious, if that's how you say it. Anyway, we know the elect are going to be beamed out of here during Jacob's trouble. Okay? That's when Michael Archangel is going to come and to deliver them out of Jacob's trouble. And then also, that's before... That's like also is going to happen in the midst of what America being put on fire, pursuant to the book of you know what? Let me just hold my tongue back. Let me just move slow, okay? So many precepts coming to my head right now. So Revelation chapter 12 verse 1, and at that time shall Michael stand up. At that time he's talking about during Jacob's trouble. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 30 in verse 5. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Okay, the voice you're hearing is the voice of the prophets telling you what's about to come upon earth. And then what we're telling you is that we're about to come into some more tribulation, into a trouble never seen before, and we can give you, precepts upon precept on all that trouble is going to be like, according to the Bible, but we can't give you the visionary of it. We can try, do video, resemble movies, okay, that Esau created of, how the end of the world is going to be like, or Jacob tribe is going to be like, but we can't really give you the proper vision of it, but it's not going to be great. Okay, it's gonna make 70 AD look like nothing. It's gonna make what is it? The deliverance of Egypt look like nothing. Slave trade look like nothing. Okay. All right. So imagine that, man. Just ask you now and see whether a man doth travail with a child. Do a man give birth? Do a man carry get pregnant and carry a baby? No. Okay. So wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in a travail, and all faces are turned into paleness, okay, from the things that are going to be coming upon earth, okay? People are going to be terrified, man. It's going to be, crazy out here. It's going to be a dark day. Hold on, let me hold that real quick. Let's go to the book of Zephaniah real quick and jump down Zephaniah. Let's just get to the point of it. Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 14, the great day of Yahweh is near, and this great day comes with Jacob trouble. It is near and hasteth greatly, okay? Even the voice of the day of Yahweh, that voice represents the prophet, telling you about the day of Yahweh, how it's going to be like. The mighty man shall cry the bitely, man. The mighty man. So we're talking about all these UFC fighters, boxers, NBA players, NFL, you name it. They're going to be terrified, crying in those days. Some of them are going to want to give out ghosts. Okay? So that's how, this trouble is going to be, man. All right? So Jeremiah 30, and come back here. In verse 6 one more time, ask ye now and see whether a man that travail will try. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in a travail, and all faces attend into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And that's what I'm reading in the book of Daniel 12:1. So being saved out of it is going into how the elect are going to be guided, okay, into safe place they're going to be at for the meantime until the return of Yahushua, when when Yahushua sends Michael the angel to come and fight for the elect, and whatever they're being scattered, they're going to be beamed down from the four corners of the earth, okay, and then over there in America they're going to be beamed down to the the fathership, man, being saved out of what we read in the book of Revelation real quick. Revelation chapter 15 and verse 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and that fire represents those ISPMs that are going to be, that's going to cause, it's like this fire here is going to be caused by those ISPMs that are going to be shot on America, okay? And so them that had gotten the victory of the beast. So why the fuck are you Christian thinking about tomorrow the 23rd, which was today in Australia, but America is, I guess, is about right now? What the fuck do you think you're gonna be raptured to where? From what trouble are you being raptured from or saved from? So again, that's a false doctrine. It's a false doctrine that people believe in now. It ain't gonna happen tomorrow. So what? Which Christians gonna do now? Keep believing for another rapture when it ain't gonna happen? We're telling you that, man. Yeah, okay. It says, and them that had gotten the victory of the beast, talking about this EU and NATO and EU combined, America being in there as well. That they make up that beast over his image, the system, and over his mark, which is what is that mark? MOTB, the mark of the beast, the microchip. None of the microchips not even here. Okay, we slowly see the beast being coming together. It has been together, but now they are passing laws here and there. All right, the system is the system is coming as well. All right, with the way the world is going, you can see that the beast is speaking right now. Okay, and over his number of his name, standing on the sea of glass, having harps of gold, or Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. Okay, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, and the song of the Lamb, talking about this knowledge right here, saying, "Great and marvelous are thy works, the Lord power Almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Who shall not fear thee, O power, and glorify thy name? For thou only art thou holy, for all nations shall come and worship before thee, for thy judgments are made manifest." Right? The judgments of Yahweh has not been manifest yet. All right? So there ain't no way this fucking false doctrine that you Christians believe in is gonna happen, or happening right now. It ain't gonna happen. You foolish shit. You can't even explain this whole rapture thing in the Bible. You cannot fucking explain it, man. Real quick, let's get another precept. Acts chapter, what is that? Is that 14? What? This is the book of Acts chapter 14 and verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. So you Christians will probably use this precept, but guess what? None of you fucking Christians is going through this right now. Even ourselves, the brothers in this truth, we haven't faced this tribulation yet. We have not gone through yet. We know we're going through little hell here and there, being trial, but we haven't faced this yet. Okay, but we know for sure, the way things are going right now. Okay, that straight gate is being made manifest. And then eventually it's gonna get difficult, and we're gonna be tried. We're gonna be tested, and through us going through those trials and overcoming, and that's how we get the victory over Esau, man. Okay, and eventually it comes with what? It comes with us being beamed up out of here. All right, you Christians don't know what the fuck is going on, man. Just put the Bible down. You don't know the Bible, okay? And forget John 3:16, please. Let it go, okay? So anyway, let's go from there and go to where I was. Daniel. Daniel 12:1. It says, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the tune of thy people. This here is talking about the elect. 2/3 of our people are not going to make it over there in the land of America. Let's go to it. Okay. Zechariah chapter 13. In verse 8, it shall come to pass that in all the land, which is America, said the Lord power, 2 parts the wind shall be cut off and die. That's 2/3 of our people who's going to die over there in America. All right. If you're not part of 1/3 over there in the land of America, you're not going to make it out of there, man. Okay. But the third shall be left therein. Meaning they're going to be taken out of that fire by beamed up. And I'll bring the third part through the fire, talking about 1/3. Okay. As that, ISPM is being shot on America, the 1/3 is going to be getting beamed up. Literally, man, it's going to be terrified during those days, man. Or it's like during that hour or that day. When you read what is that? 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, right? Okay. If they let me get it. It's like you. 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 18. If the righteous sexually be saved, right? The elect, where should the ungodly and sin appear? In the NLT, also, if the righteous are barely saved, meaning it's going to be so difficult, man. It's going to look difficult. It's going to look like there's no way out of it. And that's how they're going to get beamed out during that moment. What will happen to godly sinners, right? Ain't nothing happening right now for you to say you about to get raptured or beamed up, man. Okay? Nothing. It's crazy. So it's coming to Daniel again. Daniel 12:1. At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the tune of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as was no since there was a nation, even to that same time. At that time that people shall be delivered, talking about the elect, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Where's Michael the angel? Amen. It's the 23rd of September over here in Australia. This from the morning to 9:33 right now. We haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of these Christians that I know getting beamed up. The fuck is you talking about, man? Let me see. There's another one in the book of Matthew. Lord willing shows up. Oh yeah, let me get this right here. This is a good one. Isaiah 26:20. Count my people, enter down into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. This indignation right here is talking about the righteous anger of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And the righteous anger of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we have not seen it yet. That's talking about those during World War III, okay, of the so-called Middle East, and it's going to be taken over to America. All right. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. America, the area, it's like the land of Israel and parts of the world that are going to get touched. For the earth also shed its course of blood, and shall no more cover her slain. All right. Matthew 24:21. For then shall be a great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no ever shall be. Okay, you understand? So no, you Christians are going off, man. Let's go from there and get this precept. So Matthew. Right here, let me see. Matthew 24 verse 36. But of that day and hour, but of that day and hour, no man, no the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. You see? We don't know when it's going to be, okay? For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And what's happening right now, there's a spiritual ark being built. And the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and true believers, women, all right, they're all being what? Being sealed into their forehead. And that's how the ark is being built. And eventually, once they're all sealed, all destruction is going to break out, man. And not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming Son of Man be. You see? Now I'm going to read out those verses in our NLT 36. However, no one knows the day or hour when these things will happen. Not even the angels in heaven or the Son himself. Only the Father knows. So you people can't fucking say tomorrow, the 23rd, the 24th, whatever. We don't know the day. All we're given to do was to measure the time diligently and look for these signs. All right, that's it. All right. When the Son of Man returns, it will be like it will be like it was in Noah's day. In those days before the flood, the people were enjoying banquet and parties and weddings right up to that time Noah into his boat. People didn't realize that was going to happen until the flood came and swept them all away. That is the way it will be when the Son of Man comes. You see, and we, as according to the Bible, we watch and do the work as as is commanded, and keep watching, man. Okay. Let's go into the book of Acts. It says, Acts 1:7, and he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power. You hear that? Okay. But the signs given unto us to look out for. When the MOTB gets here, and we know for sure we are around the corner of the return of Yahushua. But for now, no, you can't. No, you can't say that. You can't. Nah, it's just, this right here is just, it's not it. Okay, it's not it. And for you Christians that believe that, hey man, you being deceived. You just following false prophets, false teachers, man. You probably got motherfuckers going crazy, man. You crazy ass Christians out there think today was the day. You fucking idiots. So